What up, beautiful people? So grab your cup of water or grab a cup of coffee. This is for men and women, not just for women. But I hope this conversation can spark something in your soul if any of you guys are going through this. So I'm gonna be talking about why I always remain unbothered. Now, I don't always remain unbothered, but this is how I learn in my life how to stay calm, not stress over little things. Like, you guys know that book, Don't Stress the Small Stuff, Don't Sweat the Small Stuff. It's kind of like remaining unbothered. So I stick to myself. Now, when I was young, I used to wanted to have so much friends. I used to always hang out with mad people. It would be like 10 of us in the group, even with family members. It's a lot of my family, but I really stick to myself. And I'm not saying you can't have friends. I'm not saying you shouldn't hang out with your family. You should just hang out with people that you're really close to. You should hang out with people that has good energy, that has good vibes. Like, y'all know when y'all around people because y'all just tolerated, y'all not even celebrated. Y'all know when y'all around people and there's so much drama, so much negativity, it's so much jealousy, it's so much envious. Like, I really love to stick to myself because, first of all, it's less drama. I save so much money. And this is what I mean when I save money. When you hang out with so many people, it's so much energy is going on. There's always an event going on and you always got to waste money. Every week is game night. Every week is a baby shower. Every week is something. And it's just like, I just want to stick to myself. Sometimes you need to just be by yourself, collect your thoughts and just sit back and connect with God. Sometimes you just need to be by yourself. You are your best friend. You are going to be with yourself for life. And you got to make sure that you love yourself and that you are whole. Because if you constantly just being around people because you afraid to be alone, it's better to be alone than to be with bad company. And sometimes when you around just so many people, when you just around company, you just want to feel at peace. I stick to myself. I don't bother anybody. I'm not bothered by anybody. And that is my peace. I'm just at a phase in my life. I already told y'all I'm 27 years old. I'm at a phase in my life where I just really just want to be around really good energy. As y'all get older, you realize not everybody out here is for you, and that is okay. I love being alone, not all the time, but be around people that you genuinely feel good vibes and they truly have good intentions for you. I say no to things that does not align who I am with anymore. I don't say yes to things that does not interest me, that is not in my best interest, that does not bring me peace, that does not bring me good energy. Like, part of being an adult, part of being unbothered, sometimes you're gonna have to say no, and and you can say yes to things that you feel completely comfortable with. You can say yes to things that make you happy. The good thing about sticking to yourself is that it minimizes the distraction. It minimizes the toxicity that you're around. You know, a lot of people hit me up all the time and they're going through negative, toxic situations. And I've been there. Trust me, I've been around people that was draining my mental health. And now I live by myself with my daughter and I'm in so much peace. I focus on me. I'm focusing on leveling up my life in all aspects and all areas. And the thing about that is that I feel so much more at peace. So that's how I remain unbothered, because not everybody's opinions, not everybody's validation is in my space anymore. Ever since my self-love journey, I've gotten so much spiritual, and sometimes all your worries, all your stress, sometimes you need to just pray. You need to pray and you need to release it. Release everything that you got going on for yourself. That's how you can stay unbothered. Like, I know everything I'm saying, it sounds cliche. It may sound a little too far-fetched, but parts of being unbothered is you got to learn how to be your own best friend. You got to learn how to be your own moral support. So number 2 on remaining unbothered, You gotta stop caring about people's opinions. Like, stop worrying and stop caring about what people think about you. Because like I always said, at the end of the day, people are gonna talk about you no matter what. And yo, we be thinking that people be talking so much about us, but it's so engraved in our mind, it's engraved in our head. Most of the things that we be worrying about, we be stressing about of people's opinions, people's being judgmental, it's not even real. It's not even happening. You know what I mean? Like, we overthink so much things, and overthinking leads to more negativity. It leads to drama. It leads to having a toxic energy. Like, you got to stop worrying about what people think about you, because they probably not even thinking that way about you, sis. They probably not. They probably thinking about something else. And you just so in your head, you're living in your mind, you're building these dramatic thoughts that may not even be true. Opinions do not pay your bills. It doesn't matter what people think about you, because most of the time, if it's negative, that's how they feel about themselves. You cannot please everybody. So if y'all want to remain unbothered, stop trying to please other people and learn how to please yourself. Put that energy back onto you. Life is way too short, and you do not want to keep living your life in drama and toxicity. You don't want to keep living your drama around messy people. You are stuck with yourself for life. Love yourself so much that even when you think people are talking about you, it doesn't even faze you anymore. That's how unbothered you are. Like, you become so confident in yourself. You start to really love who you are. You know yourself more than anyone else. You know your truth. You're living authentically. People's opinion is the least bit of your worries. Another way I remain unbothered is because I stopped overthinking so much. And it's kind of like worrying about people's opinions. And what I mean about overthinking, I stopped overthinking about my future. I stopped thinking about my finances. I stopped overthinking about everything, just everything that's going on within my personal life. I noticed that when I wake up in the morning, I'm already mad, or I'm already sad, or I'm already stressed out because I'm thinking about the negative thoughts that I had in my head. Or I'm having bad dreams because I overthink so much. Comment below if y'all know what I'm talking about. But when you overthink so much, you can't even sleep. You're thinking about so much dark thoughts that shouldn't even be in your mind. That is probably not even going to happen. You probably just visualizing it, manifesting it, that it starts to affect your mental health. You can't sleep right. When you wake up, you already waking up pissed off. You're already waking up depressed, stressed out, and you are setting the tone for your day on a bad note. Like, you're already waking up with so much negative energy because you still overthinking from the night before. Overthinking bad thoughts, that is the silence killer. That's a silence killer to stress, to anxiety, to depression. Like, believe it or not, I used to overthink so much that I would cry myself to sleep. Don't worry too much. Don't put so much stress. Don't put so much negative thoughts in your body. You are killing yourself and you don't even know it. When you are going through this, you're not even living in the moment anymore. You're not even enjoying your life. You're not even being present, because your mind, your head, you're in a different headspace. You're in a different mindset. Like, you're overthinking about some things that sometimes you can't even control. You are in control of your own thoughts. You are in control of your own life. So if something is bothering you, how you could remain unbothered, I know you guys are probably going to get annoyed, but I pray. Like, I'm being so serious. I was never, and I'm being honest, I never used to pray like that. I was never connected with my spiritual journey, but me praying and I'm being consistent with my faith, I started feeling a whole lot better. Like, you're not going to feel 100% better, but if you pray, you release those emotions, God, the universe is going to make it happen for you. God in the universe is going to make a way for you. You know, leave your stress and leave your worries to God. Stop overthinking. And whatever it is that you are having thoughts about, remember, you are the CEO of your life. You have to move accordingly. So if something is bothering you, try your best to fix it. Like, whatever it is, try to conquer the problem. You know, don't let the issue just sit and linger and it gets worse. Like, try to combat whatever it is that you're going through. No one's going to take care of your issues but you. but overthinking about it is only going to make it worse. Life is all about challenges. You're always going to have challenges. You're always going to have curveballs, but it's how you go about it. It's what you do about it. For anyone who's watching this, listening to this, pray, release it, minimize your circle if it's too toxic, minimize the drama. Try to minimize anything that's not aligned with your life anymore. Minimize anything that does not make you happy, that does not bring you peace. Start there. Start with the small stuff first. Once you start with the small stuff, you're going to get the answers. You're going to make a way for the bigger things. But everything starts with you. And I hope y'all like this content. And if you do like this content, please like, comment, subscribe, and I'll be back for more videos.